The arena had been buzzing all night, every seat packed, every eye locked on one player, Caitlin Clark. But the electricity that powered the crowd dimmed instantly the moment she limped off the court. It wasn't the usual substitution. It wasn't a tactical timeout. She sat down, pulled a towel over her head, and cried. For the first time in her already iconic basketball career, Caitlin Clark broke. She didn't just tweak something and call it a night. She wept. Shaking. Silent. Alone. For fans who followed her meteoric rise, from NCAA legend to WNBA megastar, it was a gut punch. Clark doesn't cry. Not for a hard foul. Not for a flagrant hit. Not for anything. Except, maybe, when her body and her trust finally give in. Subscribe for real, raw sports stories that go deeper than the box score. Turn on notifications, because moments like this are more than highlights. They're heartbreaks. The Indiana Fever were down by 7 late in the third quarter against the Los Angeles Sparks. It had been a bruising game. Clark had already hit the floor 6 times, elbowed, hip-checked, even shoved into the scorer's table, all without a single flagrant call. Still, she played on. She always does. Until she did. After catching a shoulder to the ribs on a hard screen, Clark winced and hobbled to the sideline. But it wasn't just the pain. Something deeper cracked. She slumped into her seat, pulled the towel over her head, and broke down. The aftermath in the locker room. Silence followed her back into the tunnel. No cameras. No exit wave. Just an eerie absence of noise where once there had been constant attention. In the locker room, according to team insiders, Clark didn't change out of her uniform. She just sat, head bowed, tears still coming. For over 40 minutes, no one spoke. Then, to a staff member nearby, she whispered, "I can't do this anymore." Mental burnout meets physical abuse. What Clark has endured since entering the league would crush most rookies. The hype. The pressure. The relentless targeting from opponents. She wasn't just playing basketball. She was surviving a gun. And through it all, the WNBA has come under fire for letting her take hit after hit, week after week, without adequate protection from refs or the league office. "You have a generational star on your hands," one analyst fumed on ESPN. "And you're treating her like a disposable storyline." The statement that changed everything. Later that night, her management team issued a quiet, vague statement. Caitlin is taking an indefinite leave from professional basketball to focus on her health, safety, and mental wellness. No official retirement. No press conference. But for now, she's done. The message was clear. She walked away not because she was weak, but because the league didn't protect her. WNBA under fire. You let this happen. Fans, athletes, and even NBA legends spoke up. LeBron James tweeted, "If this is real, the WNBA better take a long look in the mirror." Former player Candace Parker said bluntly, "She was marketed, sold, and sacrificed." Even players who once criticized Clark began to reflect. The tone shifted from rivalry to regret. Clark was supposed to be the WNBA's future. She brought new fans, packed arenas, and reignited national attention. But instead of celebration, her rookie season became a battleground. Veterans questioned her fame. Opponents made her a target. The league? Mostly silent. Now, with Caitlin Clark stepping away, the WNBA faces more than a public relations crisis, it faces a trust crisis. This wasn't just an injury, it was a surrender. Caitlin Clark didn't leave because she couldn't take a hit. She left because no one had her back when it mattered. And that's the heartbreak that hurts the most. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe athletes deserve protection, fairness, and respect. This isn't the end of Caitlin Clark's story. But it might be the moment the league finally wakes up.